And you are just in the kitchen with me. So today I am making some pork chops with a blueberry reduction. And it is going to be something that I came up with all on my own. We have lots of blueberries right now. And I'm like, how can I use them? I mean, I'm not a big sweet eater. So how can I use blueberries besides smoothies and blueberry muffins and the regular things that you eat? So I came up with this recipe. And it is, as you can see, it's pork chops with blueberry reduction. First, we're going to go to the ingredients. I have very thick bone-in pork chops. You'll see there's some fat there, which will keep them from drying out. I have chicken broth, blueberries, garlic and thyme, balsamic vinegar, honey, and then we're going to use a little salt and pepper to taste. So what I'll do is I'm just going to very lightly salt one side of these pork chops because the balsamic can tend to add the same flavor notes as salt does, so I don't want it to be so salty. And usually that's not me, but pepper on all of them. And then I will put them into a heated pan and I will fry me up some pork chops. When you put it in the pan, you want to make sure that your oil is hot because you want to sear the pork. You don't want it to just sit there and saute. You want to sear it. Sounds like the oil is ready. I have butter and canola in here. Here, see it's sizzling. Hopefully I can fit, these are some big pork chops. Hopefully I can fit all four comfortably in this pan, and I can. And then what I'll do once I get these in is I will just salt the other side and pepper the other side. When you sear these on both sides, you'll get them just about all the way done. You'll put them on the plate and then I'll come back and make the sauce. Thank you. Hi, so I have browned my pork chops. I'm going to add in the chicken broth. And I'm going to stir it around so we can get all those. Remember, I'm fond of fun. So I want to get it off of there because it will make the broth taste so well. The sauce, sorry. It will make the sauce taste so good. There we go. Now, this isn't like a gravy. You're not going to cover the whole pork chop. You're just going to do it a little bit. Oops. It's just going to be a little bit. It's going to flavor the pork chop. You don't want it to be candied pork chop. So I'm going to put in my thyme and my garlic. And we'll get that going. Add in the vinegar, balsamic, and I'll get some of my honey. So it'll be a sweet sauce. A little bit, with a little bite from the balsamic. So I have that in there. I have lemon here, but I am not using lemon for this dish. So sorry about that. I don't want to fool you. I'm going to add a little pepper. Little bit of, I think I'll hold off on the salt. I'll taste it first. And it's simmering. So what I'm going to do is add in my blueberries. I'll let it reduce and it will thicken up. I've let my sauce reduce some, and what I'm going to do is put my pork chops back in there so it can get some of the juice into it. Yeah, I'll let it cook approximately 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how thick your pork chops are. Is how long you want to cook it. About 4 minutes, I'll come back and I will flip them so both sides can get the sauce. I'm going to cover it and I'll be back after they're done. My pork chops are out And now I'm just going to finish the sauce. I take it off so it's not, I turn it off so it's not boiling anymore. And I just put a little bit of butter in there to thicken and give it a little bit of gloss. And I mix it around. And if it were boiling, it'd kind of break the butter. This way, the butter cools it down and it thickens it. It is so beautiful, this sauce. So easy too. I bet you never thought you could eat blueberries on pork chops. The only thing I remember is pork chops and applesauce. Yeah, pork chops and applesauce. It was off of a TV show when I was younger. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it all on the plate. I'm just going to drizzle it over for a presentation that will be very pretty and will impress your guests, and they won't know how not hard this was. So I'm going to get some, just drizzle it over. Here is the test. Mm. 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 There's just a little hint of sweet from the honey, and the balsamic balances it out. The pork chop is perfectly cooked, not dry at all. It has the flavors from the last 5 minutes of it being cooked in there. It is so delicious. You have to try this. It's a great summer recipe. It will impress your guests, and better than that, it will make you just slap your mama because it is so good. Make sure, if you want this recipe, go to www.justinthekitchen.com and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Down on the bottom, there's going to be a subscribe tab to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the bell. You'll get all the recipes as they come out. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.